harrowing experience for anybody who was already there that had to move back or leave their land or die or even become enslaved or pilgrims were savage. They took
What's up, King?
Shalom. They didn't consider the people that were already residing there, and they colonized. Thanksgiving, I guess, is probably
enjoying, man.
Is it a
trying to do the more side work, you know?
Probably a battle celebration. Victory celebration, victory or celebratory.
It is a victory celebration, but it's nothing to really celebrate. It's
actually a really disgusting idea.
It really is.
I've never felt any kind of celebrate.
You know what American is? You know the definition of American?
American?
Hey, brother, walk about. Let me ask you something real quick. 2 minutes, sir. I just got one question. Okay. Let me ask you something, sir. What is the definition of American? American. And American. What is an American?
One perspective, I guess, is that it's someone who is a citizen or a resident of this country or colonial origin, and another based on like verbal or vocal structure, sound of it, the origin, the roots of spelling, and design words. It's probably somebody who can be happy over something that they could take, happier to take, or happy to be there, right? It's American, like
Brother,
you got a couple minutes?
All right, I'm gonna read this definition, right? This is out of the 1828 Webster Dictionary. Right? This is a definition of an American. It says American, a noun, a Native American, a Native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. So, who are the original people of the Americas?
What's up, brother? You got a couple minutes?
I was going to ask that one question. We got a minute for the questions?
Family ancestry, like we were here before, the Native Americans, we call them now.
So who are the original Americans?
I'm
I'm not
not sure.
sure who the original Americans are.
It could be the Native Americans.
I just read it.
I mean, Native Americans says it, but he said the copper-colored race or copper. So the tribes over here, it's just tribal. There's tribal. There's many native tribes, I'm sure. They're not. You can't put a name on them. You can't really put a title on them because it's really just a lineage thing.
It's all about lineage. It's all about bloodline and nationality. We often make it about race and color, but it's not about race and color because you have many people of different colors and shades.
Cause is different.
You know where you come from?
You know where I come from?
Yeah.
I have a pretty deep understanding.
Okay, can you tell me where you come from?
My roots are really, really deep. As far as I'm aware and understood, that I have a lineage to Adam and Lilith. The first two humans that are created by God out of clay. And then I also have as a more recent Dutch, German, Hungarian, Welsh, Black Irish, Spanish, and I think that's about it. Oh, and then
Irish?
Black Irish. They come from a small portion of Spain. They were like Spanish pirates, Catalonia. They came, they were 1% of the Spanish population, and they went up to Ireland and impregnated the Irish women, females.
Original descendants of Spain and Europe. Oh, actually, black men. Because you said Black Irish.
Black Irish is a term, I guess. I'm not sure. I think that's applied because of the coarseness and the color of their hair. It was probably rooted from black men, or call it. It's a really bad term. I hate the color. I hate the difference between the existence of defining black and white as an opposite thing for humans.
But your people did that. Your people came up with these terms.
How did my people do it?
Your people. Let me explain. There's no such thing as white people.
Societal combination.
Let me. There's no such thing as white people. You never saw a white person in your life. Right. So all
white means there's nothing in it.
I got you, brother. I got you. What I'm saying, I'm trying to. So you mean you be on the same page, right?
There's no such thing as white people. We all, what the brother was saying, we all come from a tribe. We all descend from a nation or nationality. All right, so when you see a white man, another so-called white man, he actually comes from your tribe. God didn't make Irish people or Scottish people or Chinese people or Japanese and spread them all over. They all descended from one man. All right. What's your nationality? Why you tell me God bless you?
Man with Adam. They're dominant.
All right. Yeah. Adam was one of the first men. Right. Okay. I'm not talking about Adam. Everybody likes to go back to Adam. Let's go after Adam. Right. All right. You descend from a man called Esau, which is the father of the Edomites, right? There were no white people or so-called light-skinned people before Genesis 25 and 25.
I feel that I exist from the Canaanite bloodline.
No, Canaanites are Africans, or so-called Africans.
How do you know I don't have African roots?
No, you can't. No, you do not have African roots.
We all come from Africa.
Yeah.
Mesopotamia, Sumerian culture.
Okay,
the first civilization.
Yeah, I got you. I understand what you're trying to say. I understand, but the point is, what I'm saying is, when the white man first appeared, that was in Genesis 25, God created that nation of people that came from the Edomites, right? Then he created the Israelites, right? Those are the children that chose the people of God. The Israelites, so-called Hebrew Israelites.
Israelite was a title appointed to them by their location.
No.
The Hebrew was their race.
No.
Israelite was the place.
You're talking to an Israelite, so how can you tell me what my race is?
Are you familiar with Kabbalah?
I'm not into no Kabbalah, because that has to do with Muslims. No, that Kabbalah. I understand what you're saying, but listen to me, follow me. The Israelites are the children of God. The children. They came from Israel. You know who Israel is? There was a man whose name was Jacob, and it was changed to Israel. Okay. But the point is that he had two sons. One was named Jacob, and one name was Esau. You descend from Esau, the Edomites. He is the progenitor of the so-called white people, just as Jacob is the so-called progenitor of the so-called, what would be called the Negroes. Now, Africans, so-called Africans, and Negroes are not the same people, even though we have similar skin color. That's the confusion. That's why the whole world don't know who the Israelites are. Because the Africans sold the Israelites into slavery. So when they say Africans sold Africans or blacks sold blacks, that's not true. It was a group of people selling another group of dark-skinned people, right? We're not African. There's no African American. Right? That's two continents. Right there.
I agree.
That's two different continents. So we're not African American.
That's part of the systematic makeup of to cause the confusion to have us fight each other. It's what causes indifference. It's the existence of different ideologies that are bipolar in nature and understanding of the same concept.
Alright, so we're dealing with nationality right now, and what you're saying is that we all are the same people, different colors, just different ethnicities and nationalities, right? You're saying that we are the same people.
We're all different people. We're all different individuals and different races. We're all different races. Because we all evolve and adapt to our growth and evolve into new creation and existence of ourselves every time we move. Every time you create energy in your body and evolve with it, you become your own race. We're all different people.
Alright,
Different
what the hell you going into, my brother?
We come from the same species. Race and species is not the same thing. Species is our roots.
No.
Race is our current existence.
No.
No, it's not.
Your
Your roots are rooted in your nationality of who you descend from. Your roots are the background that you have, the heritage that you come from, the nationality that was given to you by the father that you were birthed from, the seed that you descend from. Your roots are all tied into the person that you descend from. That's why when you see all these different people, but we all have different complexions, they call you different names. Like they call it East Indian or East Indian or West Indian, or let's say Asian, or let's say Japanese or Chinese, right? Are the Japanese and the Chinese the same people?
No, probably similar roots.
Probably similar roots, right? Different nationality,
different
right?
location,
Agreed.
different distance.
So we're saying that we all don't descend from the same. Certain people descend from the same seed line, who you're looking at right now. You're looking at the children of Jacob. You're looking at the children of Israel right now. That's what you're looking at. This brother not standing up here, and every so-called black Hispanic and Native American of indigenous descent are of the seed of Jacob, right? Of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But what I'm telling you is that though we all may all have different descendants, and we all may come from different nationalities.
So we come from Hebrew, don't we?
What's that?
If Jacob was the first
Not
originator of
everybody
the...
descends from. Not everybody descends from Jacob. Everybody descends from Adam. But Adam had multiple children. Adam had children. Noah had multiple children, right? Ham, Shem, Japheth, right? You have different nationalities walking the earth right now.
Brother, you got a couple of minutes?
You got a couple minutes for the word? No.
I don't know what that is.
All right. So what I'm saying is, we all descended from different seed lines, correct? You agree with that? All right. So what do we do with that information? You have to search out where you come from.
I do, yeah. I'm always pondering it. It's actually very interesting topic to understand. If you don't understand your roots, how can you connect with your spirit, spirits and soul's evolution to the life cycle of reincarnation? I believe that these bodies are just vessels to carry our soul or our spiritual existence of life in these past lives of existence that we evolve in spiritual ascension. It's about spiritual ascension to a higher understanding of being, which we accumulate over different lives and living in different generational times. It's an understanding of societal structure through the time of the life cycle of Earth. Of existence. Existence really just means it happened in the past, that it can be acknowledged. So we have to understand the past to understand ourselves, but you can't understand yourselves, and there's no reason to try to change the world. You shouldn't influence people. I say it should, but I don't think it's smart to try to influence the world and change the world if we don't understand or recognize, actualize, live with our true self of understanding and accept that the roots are very complex in origin and they're very combined too.
You said something right there I want to touch on. Knowledge of self. That's important. I agree. Knowledge of self. Because you have certain people walking the earth right now who have been suffering an identity crisis for the past 5,000 years and can't recall who they are. See, you vividly gave me a description of who you descend from. You said Irish, you said these European, all these different people.
Rom and Dom.
Never heard of them. My point is that you know who you descend from. Let me ask you something, Sister Carr. There's certain people that going through an identity crisis right now, right? They don't know who they are, right? They don't know the nationality that they really descend from. Some of us think that we're Egyptians. Some of us think that we're Ethiopians. Some of us, right? It's a certain people on earth right now going through that, right? So he knows who he is. All right, you know who you are. You know who you are, but your people know who they are. There's a certain people. My point is, no, we don't change. There is no end to all the people. Everybody that's walking the earth right now descends from a certain seed line. But my point is that there's a certain people going through an identity crisis who don't know who they are.
Because their DNA is too complex.
It's not because their DNA is too complex. It's because they've been raped, robbed, and murdered and stripped of their history. You agree with that?
I think that's my perspective, and it's valid. But I think that a more complex understanding that is very more.
It ain't even got to get that complex because the thing is that it's so simple that it goes like this. If you want to destroy people, to destroy a whole nation periodically, you have to set out a plan, lay out a plan. There is a certain people who've been getting plotted against since day one, right? There's certain people who've been getting plotted against since day one. And they have been suffering an identity crisis. So those people that are suffering an identity crisis, they're still trying to find out who they are. They're running to and from the earth, right? They're trying to search out their forefathers, but they don't have the answers and the keys because they keep getting misled. Brother, let me ask you something. Brother with the camera.
Our chemical makeup, our chemical composition of our DNA structure contains every possibility.
You're going into science, and I don't believe that DNA is completely accurate. I don't believe that DNA is completely accurate. Would you send? Let me ask you something. Would you send your DNA sample into a so-called science lab and let them test you, would you give them that? Would you send your DNA or your saliva or your hair sample into a science lab and let them test you? Do you believe that is 100% accurate? Do you believe that they can trace back your forefathers to a landmass?
If there was a electronic or a recorded record of it, if they can trace the record backtrack, they may be able to. But I believe also that it's probably not able to be done because the other flip side is that chemical reactions through DNA structure, they combine when people are born or conceived, and they mix and make a new identity of that person.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
DNA roots are not able to trace the DNA.
Yes, give me numbers 1 and 18.
I don't think so at all.
Let me ask you, give me what numbers 1 and 18. Because you say that DNA changes whenever you're born, right? Conceived, right? So you're saying through the mother's womb.
The combination of sperm and egg.
Okay, the combination of sperm and egg. Fertilization, right there. Fertilization. Let me ask you something. If I plant a seed into something, that seed, if I plant a fruit seed, right? Let's say I took an apple seed and I planted it into a certain soil. Does it matter what soil it is or where I planted that exact seed? When that seed sprouts up, is it still going to be an apple seed, regardless of whatever soil I chose to plant in, whatever brand of soil, or wherever I planted it in, whatever landmass I planted in? Say I planted an apple tree in China, is that apple going to be a Chinese apple? No, it's just going to be an apple. It's not going to change. It's going to be an apple. You know why? Because the seed, it's the seed. You don't discontinue from your seed.
It needs to germinate. It has to have an outside influence in order for it to grow.
No.
You're taking nutrients from
This is the book of Numbers 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregations together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
You know what a pedigree is?
It's a definition of breed or class or...
No, it's a lineage. A pedigree is the lineage that you descend from. So your lineage is declared by the house of your father. When you read through the Bible, you find out everybody who is recognized as an Israelite, it's through the house of the father.
It really seems to me it's just a systematic belief system created by people that understood things in their retrospect.
Well, you may look at it as a theological view. You may look at it as the view that you have, but regardless of however you want to look at it, these are cold hard facts that you can research. Or you can go, if you want to deal with science, you can deal with science. You can look up, you can search diligently through science. But we're so scriptural over here, we mainly deal with the Bible. Okay? So
there's a lot more ancient texts out there, though.
there are a lot more ancient texts.
I find a lot of inspiration in the spark of knowledge and
You doing overeats?
wonders contained in the Bible. I do. But I've taken a lot of other spiritual belief systems as well to find my
Alright, we don't want to go into all that right now.
The Bible is beautiful, but it's not the only thing we should take inspiration from.
You would say that.
But I'm not gonna lie, King, I agree with you. Knowledge is an important thing, don't you agree? We should seek knowledge from all points. Hey, the Lord made Solomon wise. While Solomon was walking the earth, the Bible was still being written. So he had knowledge from everywhere. He was gifted with knowledge of all the earth. So I agree that there is knowledge all throughout here that has to be sucked out and understood.
Did he write that from a message, like a feeling of understanding from God?
Listen. The Most High God blessed Solomon with all the wisdom in the earth. So my point is that what you said about there being more knowledge outside the Bible, I agree that there are different people that you can understand, that you can get different points of views from and understand things differently from. Right? But what we're doing is we deal with sola scriptura. We keep it strictly about the Bible, strictly about the scriptures. So when it comes to wisdom, if we need the wisdom, we go to thus saith the Lord. Or we go to the words of the Lord. That's how we deal with everything. That's how we do it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so earlier you were touching on how we descend from Adam, right? So we all come from Adam. We all come from Adam. You said something about Lilith?
Lilith was Adam's first wife. She was made as equal composition from clay with Adam. And then Eve was made out of a rib. That was the combination of DNA, the first combination of DNA and change of species was with Adam and Eve. Adam and Lilith had one similar structure of design.
See, it's all these different philosophies out here. You get that from the Mormon. I believe that's from the Mormon scriptures about Lilith. Right, so Lilith is not written in the original scriptures, in the original Torah. Right, you don't read anything about Lilith, you just read about Adam.
She's in a lot earlier texts, though.
It's not written in the Bible.
It's in earlier texts.
What's that earlier text? You know?
That's the Emerald Tablets in Tiote, or Thoth, or however you want to call it. It's Egyptian.
I want you to hear this. Because all these philosophies is going to lead men astray. All these philosophies is going to lead men astray, and especially our people. Because, like I said earlier, there are certain people that have certain identity crisis. And it's not you, because you vividly, you broke down where you came from. But I want you to hear this, because it's all these philosophies that lead men astray.
This is the book of Colossians 2:8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy, and vain deceit.
Vain deceit.
After the traditions of men.
After what?
After the tradition of men.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit after the tradition of men. The Lord didn't write nothing about Lilith. All that stuff that you talking about Lilith, that is not written in the Bible. You cannot show me anything in the Bible. I'm not talking about the Book of Mormon. I'm talking about the Holy Bible.
It's a metaphor. It's
okay.
It's a hidden read between the lines.
That's not written in there.
Genesis.
That's not written in there.
It's Genesis 7.
No, it's not in there.
When they talk about
I promise you, we read through this book. We looked through this book. We studied this book. It's not in there. You can read that probably in the Book of Mormon, I believe. Maybe that's a Jehovah's Witness stuff.
Are you aware of the philosophy of...
No, we're not aware of the philosophy. We're aware of the Bible. If you want to talk about the Bible, then let's talk about the Bible. If you want to deal with knowledge and wisdom and understanding, we can get it, thus saith the Lord. But we're not going to go into all these different philosophies that you have in your head, because, like the scripture said, read that one more time.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
See, we've been spoiled through that philosophy and vain deceit. See, a white man that jammed all these so.
It's possible, and I got to bring people with me, and then I got to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Each one teaches. I got to definitely do that. I feel that, man. I feel that for sure. But I definitely don't feel like, it's wasted energy focusing it on who we shouldn't like and this, that, and the third. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if bro want to live his life, how he want to live his life, bro, let him live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be teachable and trying to move to one great and good. And we can do that. Like, you get what I'm saying?
This is what I was talking about earlier. This is the Star Spangled Banner. This is the 6th verse of the Star Spangled Banner. I'm gonna start from the top. It says, and where is that band who fought on the sword with the havoc of war and the battle's confusion? A home and a country shall leave us no more. Their blood was washed out, their foul footsteps pollutions. From the no refuge could save the hireling and slave. It says no refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror or flight or the gloom or the grave. So they wrote it in their Star Spangled Banner. They put it in music from the day that they established this kingdom, that the terrors that are going to reap upon you and upon your people, it's nothing that can save you from it. You know why? Because they've always targeted you from the day that you were born.
I'm blessed and highly favored, but I don't need to be saved.
You an Israelite. You ain't saved, you still living in hell. Your people still dying every day.
Harbor nation and letting it control you, you can't be free.
Who can't be free?
That's what that passage just said.
There's certain people that will be free one day.
You said you shouldn't harbor hatred. Don't let hatred rule who you are.
Don't let hatred rule who you are. Hey, that's what your people have been teaching forever. And let me ask something. Christianity, right? One of the biggest religions on earth. I didn't say you were. I said Christianity is one of the biggest religions on earth.
I take a lot of spiritual understanding.
Again, Christianity is one of the biggest religions on earth. The white man, since he gave us the Bible, since he stripped us of our native tongue and taught us, made it illegal for us to read and write and understand certain things. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, brother. Right? Why would the man who spent half of his time, half of his life, whipping you, robbing you of your heritage, of your native tongue, completely destroying you, right, for half of his life, turn around and teach you how to get saved, turn around and teach you how to show love? Why would he spend half of his time beating you down, taking your humanity from you, just to turn around and spend the other half of his time to show you that he loves you and that God loves you. It don't make sense. Some things just don't add up. So see, and they gave us Christianity and we accepted it like we accepted a lot of other things, like we accepted being raped, like we accepted being wild. They gave us this image right here of this Christ. You think that's how Christ looked? You think that's how Christ looked?
No.
How do you think I look?
I can't make that. But,
I'm gonna show you how you look. Give me a book of Revelations, chapter.
I have a aspect in that.
I'm gonna show you how you look. It's okay. You don't have to. I don't want to make you think like that.
Visual image is
I don't want to make you think
totally
like that.
individually perceived. How I see the world is different than you how I see the world. And we didn't have photographic images that are recorded in material form from his time, as I know at least, that can show you how he looked.
I'm gonna show you how you look.
They found his bones, they made it, or they could start.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you how you look. Don't worry about it. Just listen.
This is the book of Revelations 1 and 10.
I think that's accurate.
And I was in the spirit on the Lord's day, and I heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest write in a book, and send it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia.
Verse 12. Hold on. Look, you know what the book means when it's written in red letter?
That's God's word.
It's Christ talking.
Oh, is it?
It's Christ talking. It's in red letter, right? So the Christ said that I am Alpha and Omega, and what thou see is right in the book. Right? So Christ is telling John right now to write everything that he sees. Right? So John is on high in the Patmos prophesying of what he saw. What he saw. Right? This is verse, go ahead down to verse 14.
Revelations 1:14. His head and his hair were white like wool.
What?
White like wool.
White like wool. Look at that image right there. You know what lamb's wool look like?
Yeah.
Does that look like lamb's wool? His hair? That looks like dog hair, not lamb's wool.
We walked in the desert for a long time.
That looks like, that does not look like,
That's straight dog hair.
that look like straight dog hair. That look like a Labrador. Whatever you call it, golden retriever. That look like golden retriever hair right there.
Here, where you get shot
Straight,
for 40 years.
stringy dog hair.
However long you walk in there.
He kind of got your hair. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of got your hair. Look at the image right there. Look at the image.
I see it, yeah.
That does not look like woolly hair, does it? That's not how
Yeah, it
it
kind of does. It's just not.
Okay, I'm gonna show you what.
It's not.
So, go ahead.
Verse 14. And his head his head and his hair is white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if
Like you know what brass looks like? Copper, brass. You know what that color looks like? What does it look like?
After the volcanic process of its formation, not after it's melted, it's
I knew
melted
he
or
was- I
whatever.
knew he was gonna
It's got a little metallic tone to it or whatever. Kind of
What does the finish look like?
Brass.
What does the finish look
tone of brown,
Brown?
which is a much more applicable term for black people. Brown, way
Okay.
better than black.
Oh,
No, real.
yeah, we're not black. We don't call
Really,
it
we're all
something.
really just shades of different.
So it says like his hair and his hair.
Hue,
Like,
tone,
like,
and contrast,
this is
along with
that's what wool looks like.
the
Since you know what wool
application of
looks
the
like.
color spectrum.
That's what lamb's wool looks like. That's not lamb's wool on that picture. You understand? Is that not a lamb right there? Is that not wool?
They're round.
It's covered in?
They're round. They're horns.
Whether it's a lamb or not, that is lamb's wool. It's wool. Read it again.
his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
So his hair was white like wool. That's white as snow. Go ahead.
His eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet unto brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Let me ask you something again. What color is brass?
Brown tone.
Brown tone.
Spectrum of brown.
What happens if you burn brass? What happens if you burn anything? It just goes dark, right? What happens if you burn anything? If I put something in the oven, if I put something in fire and I roast it in fire, it's gonna turn what color? It's gonna be dark, right?
White, gray, ash.
I see so.
Hey, we dealing with something
Copper is a
else,
color
man.
spectrum combination. It's not brown. The brown is the basic to describe a metallic surface and reflect.
You burn rice.
sun reflects, it's got
If you
light.
burn rice,
Light is not a color, it contains the color.
Nobody said anything about light.
somebody
He said if you burn grass.
rice, what does it turn?
Grass is only visible to us.
I'm talking about rice.
Light.
I said rice. Rice that you eat. If you burn rice, what color does it turn? Brother.
Look at that brother here right there. That's what wool is.
What wool you use?
It turns black, right? When you burn rice.
Good brown fur. Actually, it just goes down the whole spectrum of change.
Yeah, that's why it's so cool.
That's burnt grass right there. The scripture says the scripture says burnt grass. That's burnt grass right there. If you go to it.
And it was really brown if there was no light to shine off it.
I would think yeah, like
Light is a source
What does that have to do with it?
color identification.
Alright,
Sight. You can't visualize a color.
you didn't even want to acknowledge the fact that so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans suffer in this society.
Where are the
I
white
would
people
put
on
for
there?
you. You're not on there. You know why? Because you're not chosen. You have your kingdom here. The white man has his kingdom here. You walk in this earth to and fro every single day. When you can walk here with no problem. You can if you were to drive a car, you can drive from every single state, get pulled over
That's
to
crazy.
every single one of them,
That's
and you'll
crazy.
be fine.
That's crazy.
It's not
You
perfect.
gotta let go.
That's complete knowledge it wasn't to have. That's complete wisdom that anybody with the sense.
First we have to come to terms with the fact that what happened in the past is not our
It's not
doing.
the past. Are niggas still getting hunted every day? Are black men still getting killed every day?
This is prejudice and the structural.
Okay, so my thing is that this is your kingdom here. You have your kingdom here. America was built for you. It was never built for the so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans.
We need to synergize and be symbiotic in our growth.
Though this was our land, y'all took it and raped out and murdered our ancestors. This is your kingdom. You have your kingdom here. You're not on this chart. You know why? Because you're not chosen by God.
That's prejudice. That's the racist.
That's racist.
Yeah.
That's in the Bible. How's that racist?
Where
Give me
in the
Deuteronomy 7:6.
Bible did they say white?
You never said white because there is no such thing as a so-called white person. You never said white person.
How are we not rose?
Because like we were going to earlier, nationality and seed. Nationality in a seed. Because everybody on the earth descends from a certain seed.
Adama.
Everybody on earth descends from a certain seed. Right? You descend from a seed line. Right? I descend from a seed line. I descend from Jacob. You descend from Esau. But we know that. Thus saith the scripture, thus saith the Lord. Well, you don't know that because the Lord didn't ordain you with that kind of knowledge. He
I
didn't
don't
give you
have
that
much
kind of knowledge.
understanding on
And
that.
guess what? He gave that knowledge to his prophets. He gave that knowledge to the children of Israel. Right? He gave that knowledge to the people that he has chosen. Right? There's certain people walking the earth right now that the Lord said there's certain traits that they would have and certain things that they would be good at, and then there's certain ways that they would be conducted in society and treated in society, which gives you the depiction to tell you who these people are. See, right here, now I'm going to Deuteronomy 7:6. Read that.
So you're the Anunnaki? That's the belief that humans were actually created. The
This is
idea of
from
God.
Deuteronomy 7:6.
The Anunnaki.
But thou art a holy people.
You know, holy means set apart. The Lord said that you have the people that are set apart.
Unto the Lord thy God.
They're set apart to Him.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people.
The Lord Himself chose some people on the earth to be a special people unto Himself.
Unto himself.
Unto Himself, right?
Unto himself. Above.
What?
Above.
Above.
All the people that are upon the face of the earth.
Damn. The Lord said there are certain people that are above all people on the face of the earth. That's in the Bible. That's the word verses when I say it, but that's in the Bible. The Bible is written for all of them. That's said the Lord.
That's blasphemous.
Call it what you want. That's said the Lord.
That's what does above mean?
Above. You tell me, is that not above us?
Ancestral,
I mean everything. Whatever you're talking.
identification.
Deuteronomy 76. The Lord, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
There's certain people that are special above all people upon the face of the earth. And right now, I can point that out. There's certain people that dominate in space. There's certain people that dominate on everything in the earth. Right? It doesn't matter what color you are. It matters what nationality you descend from. You just said that earlier. You're contradicting yourself. We discussed that earlier. You said that it doesn't matter who you descend from.
You have to see those sides of it to understanding or to evolve your perspective. Those are the people that are above. The ones that
No, there's only one people that's above. Give me that in 2 Ezra 54.
Belief system. We have to evolve our belief system to grow in order to give up. And if we don't, others will overtake your position. Because people evolve spiritually and recognize
you agree that we already sent from Adam, right?
certain bloodlines are, not the Canaanites.
Alright, well, I want to go with what you say. Because your philosophy has led men astray for you.
The Canaanites are believed to be descended from Lilith and Samael.
Book of 2 Ezra,
Angelic.
6 and 54. And all these Adam also, and all after these Adam also, whom thou hast made as Lord of all things, of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
So we all come from Adam.
And the people whom thou hast chosen.
We just read earlier in Deuteronomy 7 and 6 that there's a special people, the holy people that the Lord himself has chosen. Let's read Deuteronomy 1 and 1 so we can find out who those people are.
The Canaanites, they have angelic bloodline from
No, we're
Samael.
not talking about the Canaanites. They're not angelic for sure. They're angelic. They're holy. They are set apart. They're set apart for destruction. Just like you are.
So they have an actual heavenly source.
So we're going to go into Deuteronomy, right? And see who the book is written into. So we have to find out. It's like a letter, right? Like mail. When you receive mail, it has your name on it, correct? Then it shows you who it's written to, so you know that it's your mail. Well, this is mail right here.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 1 and 1. These be the words that which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So in this instance, we see that Moses is only speaking to the Israelites. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Don't say nothing.
Book of Deuteronomy 7 and 6. What? For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Holy means set apart. Thou art the holy people unto the Lord thy God. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people.
He chose thee to be a special people.
Holy really means inspired by relativity of understanding in an individual aspect. What's holy to me is different than holy to you. We all find holiness is salvation and self-existence in different things. So holy really just evolved and rooted from an understanding, an individual understanding. It's very personal.
It's not individual
It can't be
understanding.
religious. It can't be societal.
Like you said
It can be
earlier.
emotional.
No, it's not.
Holy just means sacred.
Deuteronomy 1 and 1, Moses speaking to you, said, these be the words that Moses spake unto all Israel. Deuteronomy 7 and 6, it tells you who the Lord has ordained and set apart for himself. Holy means set apart. Don't talk. Holy means set apart. Deuteronomy 7 and 6, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Give me the book of 2 Ezra. Right? So the Lord, we know now that the Lord chose the Israelites to be a special people unto himself. Now you said, like you said earlier, that it was racist for God to have said that the people were above all people.
Right.
Right? Yes. In the book. So you can say that God's racist?
Yes.
That's fine. You can feel however you want to feel about it.
In that moment, you
Charge
was
it to the game.
that
Lord,
decision.
how you feel. Pick that.
That's segregation. It was.
That's what we need.
In my perspective.
As for the other people,
Right?
which also come from Adam,
We all come from Adam, right?
thou hast said that they are nothing.
That they are what?
That they are nothing.
So everybody comes from Adam, but there's certain people who are chosen.
Canaanites, they come from Lilith and Samael, not Adam at all.
If you're not chosen,
They're
these
relative
are not
though.
chosen.
Lilith and Adam made the same construction. It's just a split gene.
You're not on this chart. The Lord got a problem with you. That's what we're gonna leave it at.
That's how you get down.
That's how you get down. That's how it is. That's how it is.
You gotta get out,
What
bro.
you want to say, man? Hey, leave your enemy alone, bro. That's just how it is, man. Go ahead. You want that? Yeah.
Also come from Adam. Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
Spit.
It has likened them to the abundance of them that liken the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Like a drop that falls from the vessel. So most I compare to people that are not of Israel. Drop that falls from the vessel.
Like maybe talking about the human body. Spit. That's what he's probably just talking about excrement. Toxins.
Hey, whatever help you sleep at night.
Right.
Whatever help you sleep at night.
That's not even the issue. It's more about inspiring change and understanding and getting past the segregation and the present
Only
system
people that need
that
change to
exists.
understand
These
is
people
so-called
are
black,
resistant to
Hispanic,
change.
and
So
Native Americans.
at least understanding the opposite ideologies or perspective. It's about perspective on a systematic belief. You have to take your own stance and decide for yourself. And if you don't question dogma that already exists, then you can't be sure how you feel about it.
Look, man, I'm running around circles on you, dog. I'm getting tired of talking to you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. You can't even acknowledge the fact
I acknowledge
that we're bringing up. We're bringing like, what more do you want?
it's not proof.
What more do you want? What proof you want? You want science, don't you? You want science. You sound like his little science. He sounds like he got all the knowledge of the earth. That's why he bringing up all these different philosophies. That's why the Lord said, beware. See, the Lord gave us a warning. He said, beware the thoughts away, lest any man deceive you. The philosophy and vain deceit, because the Lord knew that there's going to be these damn wicked ass people walking the earth that's going to try to fool you with all these different philosophies.
Deception is all about, it's only deception if it's not intended to
Give me,
inspire. I intend to inspire, not deceive.
Revelations 2 and 9.
Deception can't have coexistence.
You know what devil means? You know what the word devil means? You know what the word devil means? What does devil mean?
Devil is a disrespectful term given and applied to the third
It
party.
ain't never that deep. It just means deceiver. It just means deceiver.
It's a
It ain't never that. It ain't never that.
It's actually a fallen angel.
Well, let me tell you something. Devil is your nickname. Devil is your surname and you and your forefathers. You are your forefather. The devil.
Devil is just hatred. The term devil is based on
Devil
hatred,
means deceiver.
not acceptance. It's sad.
You know who wears these you claim to wear these, the people who wear these, what he means, what he said, what these represent. You know what these are?
In what aspect?
You're calling zits, right? Or fringes. They're called fringes. There's a certain people walking the earth right now who wear these, who claim to be all the people of this church, the children of Israel. But I can tell you right now, they're not. Those are devils. They're deceivers. You got that, King?
Yeah, Revelations 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich.
See, the real Jews are in tribulation. They're in suffering. They're in poverty. They're not. But when the Lord says thou art rich, he means what? They're rich in the kingdom. They're rich in the spirit. Right? They're rich because the kingdom of heaven is there. Right?
And I know the blasphemy
And he knows a lot.
of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
There's some people walking the earth right now. They're the synagogue of Satan, right? They're the damn devil.
Right.
They're the devil that the Bible speaks about. And that's
Right.
the so-called white man.
Angelic.
Right? That's the so-called so-called Jewish man. Right? So like we said earlier, the Bible deals with nationality.
He says it's angelic. Let's see if it's angelic.
All right,
Verse
go
10.
ahead.
Cain's
Go
father
ahead,
was
go ahead.
Samael.
Let's see if it's angelic. Verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Is that literal or spiritual?
Didn't even find anyone.
Except the devil.
The
can
devil.
deceive.
Can the devil cast you into prison?
Can the devil cast you into prison? Because he don't say Satan and the devil are two different people, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Two different entities.
Well, it takes a man.
Satan and devil are just
Right, it takes a man. Satan is a spiritual demon. The devil is just a deceiver. The devil is a title. Correct. The devil is a title, but it's not the same person. It's not the same spirit. Right? Hey, it is the same spirit. You know why? Because Satan rules over certain people, right? He rules over the real damn devils, right? Who the Bible describes as the so-called Edomites, who are the real devils, who are the synagogue of Satan. Like the so-called white man walking the earth right now.
Title devil is not demonic.
No, Satan
It's
is.
not?
No, he's not. He's a fallen angel.
Oh.
Because Esau know it all, but he ain't got to prove it. I like that.
That's how they write the
You give
Bible.
me entertainment for the night.
I can't give you a map to all the knowledge, but if you want to learn, you can dive deep and look at prehistoric
If you
texts
want
that
to
are
give me
deep in the
knowledge,
Bible.
pick up a Bible, flip through it, and bring out scripture. That's how we're going to deal with it.
That's not the oldest
That's
source
how we
of
gonna
knowledge,
do it.
though. How can I accept something as the real truth when it's not the oldest source of
That's how
knowledge?
we're going to deal with it.
Knowledge gets
We deal with soul
confused.
scripture.
It gets diluted and confused and
Brothers.
twisted. It's even deceived. In deceptive intent to confuse you and trick you into not finding your true spiritual awakening.
All right, man.
History is beautiful, and so is religion.
All right, let me
Mix them all together, except one as the other in fullness. That's just.
touch on that.
That's just. It's just.
Thank you for your so-called knowledge.
It's sleeping on the truth. The truth is relative to ours. The truth is all the person. And the real thing is yourself. Ourselves. We're individuals who should look at our own salvation and repentance or revelations of what we are, what we believe in. If you think you find spirituality and peace and comfort for existence, acknowledgement of life,
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 3.
that
Are
shouldn't
yet
be enough.
carnal. For ye are yet carnal.
Go ahead.
For whereas there is among you envy, strife, and divisions, and are ye not carnal and walk as men?
Right, because the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they are carnal.
They don't know who they are. They walk around calling themselves.
Negroes, wetbacks, spits, allowing all these bywords to be placed on our people, and we don't know who we are because we are upon the curses. The book of Isaiah said that we are like lost sheep. We are like a donkey. A donkey, you can drop a donkey off 10 miles down the road and find his way back home. An ox knows who his owner is, but the children of Israel don't know. They don't know who they descend from, who they are, who their God is. So we are discontinued. The book of Jeremiah says we are discontinued for our inheritance. So we are carnal in our thinking. The reason why we are carnal in our thinking is because we let these so-called pastors, these so-called leaders of churches, tell us what's in the Bible instead of reading the Bible for ourselves.
That's because pastors.
We're done talking to you, Esau. You can have a good night. We're done talking to you. We don't need any more information from you. So, Jesus is why our people are lost and don't know who they are. They're walking up and down these streets lost, and they don't know who they are. And the Christ is soon to return, and destruction is coming. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, I'll just say it like that, are pointed at America. And America's going to be wiped off the face of the earth. And we can't wait to see the destruction of this wicked country.
That's why we say death to America.
Death to America, because we are tired of our people living destitute. We're tired of our people going through all these deaths and murders and lies and people being put wrongfully in prison because of this wicked system that we have been oppressed in. So the scripture says we are carnal. Give me Revelations, I think it's 8:21. Y'all sisters, come here, word. We out here for y'all. We out here for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's time for you to wake up, come back to your Lord, your God. You are not Catholic. You are not Christians. You are none of those things. You are the children of the Most High God. You got to come out and wake up out of sleep before scripture come upon you. Revelation 6. What's that? Close out 8. Is it 8:21? That was 8:21. I must have been down the scripture. And our angel took up another stone that broke no stone and cast it into the sea. That's about. I could have sworn that was at Revelation 8:21. Or 18-21. Could be 18-21. I might be tripping. Hey, the people out there in YouTube land, they know we're not perfect, so you got it. Bring it.
And the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into a sea, saying, Thus will bodies.
Thus for what?
Thus will bodies.
Go ahead.
Shall thy great city Babylon be thrown down, it shall be found no more at all.
And with that, we give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Death to America!
Death to America.
Death to America!
Death to America.
Death to America!
Death to America.
Death to our Edomites!
Death to our Edomites.
Kwame Yahshua.